Hello guys, Jurassic here. Today we're playing the demo for Norland. Welcome, this demo includes a full game experience limited to 25 in-game days. Many things are still in progress, so we apologize in advance for any errors or issues you may encounter. Alright, so let's go and hop on into it. Start with tutorial, start without a tutorial. For new players, we highly recommend going through our brief tutorial, after which you'll be able to continue. Alright. I mean, if you can continue, may as well.
Nearly 200 years have passed since the end of the devastating religious war. The empire fell, and its former provinces eventually became barbarian kingdoms. The church managed to revive hope, and peace and prosperity reigned over the ruins of the former civilization. Over time, the influence of the church only grew. But history is cyclical, and power cannot remain in one's hands for long. Wars between kingdoms flare up one after another. Hunger and poverty force people to abandon their homes and seek refuge in neighboring settlements. Can your dynasty unite the kingdoms and halt the advance of the Dark Ages? From this moment on, history is written by you.
You're in charge of helping a noble family of lords who own a province in Norland, achieve prosperity and security, and personal ambitions. Your lords obey your commands, but they also have their own will. Your history is just beginning. Alright, WSD to move around. Gotcha. When you need to stop and think, pause the game, there's a pause button down here. And you can also click play, fast forward, and all that jizz. But I can only give orders to your lords. All characters in Norland have thoughts and needs. If the needs are not met, characters will become unhappy and start causing problems. Select a lord by clicking on their portrait. Check the mood tab. Okay. To you. Your mood. Looks like he's fine. Hopes for future. The most basic needs are food and rest. They're replenished by consuming food and alcohol. You have stock provisions for the time, but it's necessary to ensure reliable food and alcohol production so your characters don't go hungry. Do this, let's learn how to construct and manage buildings, starting with the managing builders. Norland, you control a noble family, so you need to assign managers to oversee the workers in the buildings. The instructions given by the managing lords are sufficient for 3 days, and on average, one lord can manage 7 to 10 buildings. That's pretty good. Let's appoint a manager to the hall where your builders are assigned. Select hall management button in the blah, blah, blah. All right, so you click on this. Tisvilsta is now going to be our manager. Wait for the lord to distribute instructions to the workers. This must be you. No. This one? Aha! Who are these people? Great, the workers are now aware of your plans and are ready to start building. What is the primary resources used in construction? So our first priority is to build a lumber mill. Click on construction menu. All right, yeah. We get the gist. You. And it wants us to put it in a certain spots, apparently. All right, now let's build a rubbish field to ensure everyone has food. The rye field is best placed on fertile soil, otherwise it yields very little. Right-click the mouse button to go back one step in the construction menu and select rubbish field. Okay, yeah. After choosing the construction site, exit the construction menu. Okay, so it wants us to put it over here in the green area. Wait for it to obviously speed up, so we don't have to wait forever, and we should be good. Get to work. That's right, smack that hammer faster. All right, so this little farm up here also needs to get done. So we got Ritter and Zora building everything mostly. Oh wait, hold on, here's a few other people coming out to help. Nice. So we have our task manager over here. Since the employees need instructions, don't forget to assign managers to new buildings. Note that the higher the lord's management skill, the additional product the building will produce under their management. Click the number bill and assign a manager. All right, so hold on. So 232, 212, 210. Vekovic is now going to be our manager. Yeah. So we need food too. So you're busy. Dressy, you will be managing the crops. Congratulations. Wait for instructions to be explained to the workers. You can quickly assign managers by, yeah, so we already did all that. Great, we have food production sorted out. Now it's time for alcohol, which helps to relieve fatigue after a hard day's work. We have already built a brewery for alcohol production, so let's create an order for production of the cheapest type of alcohol, moonshine, which is made from rutabaga. Open the productions menu. Okay. Perfect. Now it's necessary to appoint a manager in the brewery. Please note that you already have 50 units of moonshine, so you complete the task of producing 100 units of moonshine, you will need 50 additional units. Yeah, we figured that out. Just click this a bunch. Alright, so hold on. So let's come down over here to you. Appoint a manager. We don't have enough, though, so I'm not sure what they want. I mean, I guess we can take you since everything's built. Once the workers receive instructions, they will start their duties. During the day, they work, and in the evenings, they attend their personal matters, receiving wages, purchasing goods, and drinking beer. Ideally, each character will consume 1 unit of food and 1 unit of alcohol per day. Lords receive food and alcohol free, delivered to the hall by the servants who take it from the warehouse. Peasants and warriors buy food from the alcohol every evening at the market and in the tavern. You can set wages and prices at your market and taverns through the financial menu. Okay, so that'd be you. In the financial menu, under the daily expenses, heading on the right, you can see the wages that is paid out to each worker at the end of the day. On the left, you can see the price of the quantities of each resource that can be sold to the peasant at the local market every evening. Peasants first try to buy food, and then they use their remaining money on alcohol if they can afford it. By regulating prices and resource availability, you can influence their consumption of these resources, which affect their mood and financial savings displayed on the right. Current workers' wages are 8 gold coins, the price of ropage is 4 coins, and the price of moonshine is 7. That is not enough for peasants to buy both rutabaga and moonshine daily, so we will have to save for several days to go to the tavern. Let's reduce the price of the moonshine to 4 gold so the workers can buy it every day with their wages. This will make them happier. Close the financial menu. Alright, well, hold on. We can't. The only thing we can do is you. A moonshine. There you go, 4. By satisfying the needs of the peasants, you increase their average mood, which affect migration. A high average mood will attract new workers to your city. Conversely, unhappy peasants will leave the city and become criminals. You find out what concerns them the most, hover over your mouse to the peasant icon in the top left corner. At the bottom of the strongest negative thoughts of the peasants are written along with the number of characters that thoughts are concerned. We can see here that they are displeased by the flowerless rutabaga and unappeasing moonshine. We can resolve this by producing higher quality products, but we can't do that without special knowledge contained in books. But where can we get them? Aha! Here comes the Holy Grail caravan to the rescue. They sell us books and give us much needed gold for other resources. Gold circulates through the economy of Norland in 3 ways: the pockets of peasants, migrants, trades with neighbors, and the Holy Caravan. The Holy Caravan arrives in the evening every 1 to 3 days and is in the main source of gold. Holy rings, a luxury apprenticed by lords that servants of the currency of their class, books, and prisoners. Wait until the caravan arrives at its destination. Click on the caravan leader and select Lord to trade with him. Note, the higher the Lord's trade skill, the more profitable the trade will be. The caravan leaves the city at midnight, so ensure you complete all your business before then. You can speed up the time by blah blah blah. Alright, so let's wait for this caravan. Oh, trader. Ready to trade? Alright, so you. So I'm going to have to assume that this little peace treaty symbol here is our trade skill. So Vekchovich is our best guy. Get us everything we need. So 30 units of moonshine you produced. Okay, hold on. All right, so we got 30 of that. Buy the book Hop, Field, and Beer. Trade. Let's see here. Close the trade menu. Afterwards, you can move more items once by holding down the shift key. Now that we have a book on how to grow hops and produce beer, you can study it in the library through the knowledge menu. In the knowledge menu, you can assign lords to study written books. Books can be written in different languages, but most are written in imperial language. Open the knowledge menu and assign a lord to study brewing. Now we have a book on how to grow. Yeah. Alright, so you, boom, learn. The Vilsta seems to be our most knowledgeable citizen, so you will go to the book. If at least one lord has read a book, the abilities and effects it enables become available to all. However, when the lord dies, all benefits of the knowledge will be lost. Okay, so we basically want to keep her inside the library reading the books for us. Everybody else benefits from it, but if she dies, we all forget about it. So you want to have multiple people kind of as like a backup, even though you have the main one read it quickly if you need it in case of an emergency. Besides managing buildings, your lords can carry out other tasks. However, they will refuse to do any other task if they are unhappy. It seems that one of them is already unhappy now. This indicates by the red background of the portrait. Let's see what happens. Select unhappy. Yeah, you're fine. Quit being a wimp. Desire for holy rings. In the lord's character menu, you can see their main status indicators such as mood and loyalty, inventory, and traits. You can hover over any icon to learn more about the details. If lord's mood is low, they become distressed, refuse to carry out orders, and experience quickly to... Whoa. Don't you make us throw you out of the village here. Now to find out what the lord is unhappy, let's move to the needs tab. Does that say torturous desire? Mild loneliness, and he wants rings. Do I look like a peasant? It's so demeaning. I need at least 5. If a character has less than 5 holy rings, they start suffering from a sense of poverty. On the other hand, if they have 15 or better, more than 25, their social status is elevated, which pleases them. He just wants to kill people. I can't really say much with that. Now let's turn to the main tab and fulfill the wish and thereby improve the lord's mood. If you hover the mouse at the desired icon, you'll see the lord's dream of holy rings. The rings that appear in the resources list in the upper left corner belong to your king and his inventory. Yep. Alright, fine. King, reward. Once your king finds the time, he will reward your lord you have chosen. Hover over the one that you complete the task immediately. Click on the king to click reward. Which should be you, right? No? The green guy is the one we're rewarding? Wait for the king to reward the unhappy lord. But, what?
Kinning how now?
So I like the plan of that, but that was not the unhappy lord. It was this guy. Oil rings like the one you bestowed upon your lord can have to be produced. They can be purchased from the holy caravan with gold, and since selling large volumes of goods lowers the price of the caravan, sometimes it makes trade with neighbors where prices remain more stable. To enter into a trade contract, you must either be in the same state as your neighbor or have friendly relations with them. There are many ways to establish friendship with neighboring kings and give him a gift, send your lord on a mission, or simply send a king to hunt together with him. Now let's improve the neighboring king's attitude. We want war. Go on the actions, hunt. Oh man, we gotta be friendly. Lords. Ratover. Lostavrita, Bala, Kelton, Oganka. Alright, Ratova. We will hunt together. We will send our best hunter. Until the kings have hunted. Alright, so we are in Moon Lake, so this is us. I'm not even sure which neighboring town we actually just went to. Was it you, Varn? That looks like a satisfied guy right there. Your king had a great time, and now the neighboring king considers you a friend. Relationship above 25. It's the perfect time to talk business. Click on the neighboring city to open the menu. Assign, trade, buy moonshine, Jurassic. Get us all the money. Go to the neighboring city. Yeah, action. Wait until the task is complete. Hint. We don't need it. My sincerest friend, Jurassic. For me, it is a great honor to engage in trade agreement with you. Trade, above all, serves as an assurance of peace between our kingdoms. Retover and you have entered into a trade agreement. Relationship with Retover has improved by +10. The partner city's budget will increase and the city will develop. As part of the trade agreement, Retover will offer to buy 15 moonshine for 58 gold on a daily basis, which amounts to 4 gold per item. Okay, so he pays the same as our peasants. While the deal is active every morning at 11, a button to sell moonshine will appear in the trade menu. The price negotiated by our lord will be honored even as the price fluctuates on the main market. You, boom. Trade automatically. Cool. Oh, holy Sophia! Bandits have stealthily approached our settlement. We must fight back. Fortunately, we have some time before they launch their attack. Open the army menu now. But first, you need to hire warriors. Let's see here. Oh my god, 182. We have a few warriors, but would like to increase our chances. You can add warriors by freeing prisoners, inviting unfortunate peasants, or hiring mercenaries. Newly hired peasants and prisoners will be consumed by a fear of death. Will run away at the first sign of danger, while mercenaries only need 1 to 2 days to reach your settlement. Fortunately, there's a group of mercenaries near the city ready to be hired right now. There is some weaponry in the warehouse, so let's increase your army. Note that you must pay the church a daily tax for your warriors, and the amount depend on the skill. Hire several merchants. Alright, so I got 2,800. I mean... Oh, is it just going to make me buy everybody? Oh, it automatically picked. Every unit should be led by a lord. The higher the tier command, the higher the unit's morale will be, and the lower the chances soldiers fleeing when taking damage. You may select a warrior who will form the squad, and the equipment will be armed with. The distribution of weapons among squad members will be automatic, and with more skilled warriors receiving higher quality equipment. Click on the squad create button, select commanding lord. Alright, so I'd be like you. Warriors. Okay, so this is where we assign them. So we give it all to... Oh, hold on. How do I take a word? Looks like it's automatic this one. You don't actually get to have 2 different squads going on. Now wait for your new warriors to pick up their weapons from the warehouse. Spacebar to start and stop time. Where be the warehouse? Alright, so the bandits are up here. You people are sleeping at a time like this? Get up, men! Everyone seriously sleeping? We have war to do. Right here! So interesting enough, apparently only the lords get to sleep in houses. Everyone else just sleeps on the streets. We don't care at all about these raiders up here at the top because apparently people are still picking up their weapons. It is now a new morning. Are we now prepared for war? This man's over here just drinking, not caring at all. Somebody is going to kill you. Player, we getting ready? What's the noise? Alright guys, well it looks like we're ending it off here. I have waited 2 in-game days and I can't actually do anything in the tutorials and I'm still waiting for the warriors to pick up their weapons. And I don't know what happened. So yeah, that's going to be it for today, guys. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. It's definitely a pretty cool concept. It seems like there's a lot of like different managing stuff that we can do compared to other ones, so this one could definitely be worth checking out. Let me know if you guys want to see more of this one.